Hello, you gorgeous awakened people. Awakened, awoken, woke, definitely not woke. I'm not sure how you say that. Welcome to this channel, and today I'm talking about non-people. I'm talking about the non-people that are roaming around this world with no soul. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I've been hearing a lot of talk about a group of the population of the world that are kind of not really people. They're kind of just there to make the numbers up. Yeah, I think the emissaries call them pillow stuffing or something like that. So I've heard a lot of people talk about it, so I thought, well, I just want to clear things up with the emissaries and let's see what their take is on this. So I said to them, you know, these non-people, and there's a name for them, which I've noticed that with names and stuff like that, I'm not very good. I know what it's about, I just can't remember the proper name. Yeah, but it's kind of like these non-people. So I said to them, do they exist? And if they do exist, how many are there on this earth? And they said an emphatic yes. They said, yes, they do exist. And they give me a number of 30%. Right, which is enormous, absolutely enormous. And they said that these bodies are human bodies with no soul. And now, they didn't say AI, right? But AI is very, very popular as well. Everybody's talking about AI, aren't they? But they said that they were created, because I said, who created them? They said they were created by the baddies, okay? What's the purpose of these beings? The purpose of these beings is, and this is interesting, I thought, the emissary said that these beings don't do anything. They don't come to the forefront, they don't speak out, they don't do anything like that. What their purpose is to do everything that they're told to do, without question, like little robots, I suppose. They do it. And the way that we work, as we know, we are influenced by the majority. So when we see a lot of people doing something, we will do it. We can't help it. Okay, I'm talking about the people who aren't awake. Those who are awake see it very clearly. So that's the purpose of this group of beings, that they're going to just do anything that they're told. But what was interesting was that the emissaries specified that these people are no marks. These are nothing people. These people will never stand apart. They're just the sheep. Yeah. And they said the other group of people, the ones who speak out, they're a small percentage, very small percentage. They're the ones that actually are going to be the mouthpieces. And this group of people are what the emissaries call the DoGooders. We call them virtue signalers. These are the people who want to go all out to show how good they are. And they're the ones, so they're the ones, you know, the DoGooders, the virtue signalers, they're the ones with soul. They've got a soul. Yeah. All it is they want to try and it's like the ultimate people pleasers. That's what they are. The ultimate people pleasers. They're quite happy to do whatever it is that has to be done, as long as people see that they're good. Yeah. Obviously, it's based. It comes from a lack of feeling good. So that's how they feel good. So I said, well, what about these non-humans? You know. What are they? Are they able to feel emotion, for example? You know what? They said they live an absolutely normal life. They just live the life. You know, they go to work, they do everything as normal. But what they said was that they don't have the God spark. They don't have the creative spark. So they're not able to create anything. They don't have that ability. And not only that, but they're not able to feel that their words, their emissaries' words, high vibrational emotion. So they said, for example, the high levels of love, they can't feel them, like we can feel them. You know, that all of the emotions that we use to manifest things, they don't have them. So they're kind of within a very narrow band of emotion. And again, no creation, no creative ability at all. Okay? So that's just what they told me. Right? I don't know. That's what they said. So I said, well, what will happen to them then? What will happen to them? And they said, because the emissaries have talked about this before, about the split, which is happening. It's already in place. But the split of 70% are going to go with us, move on to the golden age. 30% are going to stay behind. Now, I think in that 30%, we're talking about these no-mark, non-human things, and the do-gooders. The do-gooders some are going to stay behind, and that's kind of what I see, is that the vast majority of humankind with a soul are heading off. We're going to go off, but there are some people who will not be able to accept that they made a mistake. So great is their need to be right that they're unable to accept that they were wrong. And I discovered years ago that the most beautiful thing that we can do is to realize that we can be wrong. It's to understand that we don't put much stead in who we are and what we believe. To understand that we don't know shit. They're not able to do that. For them, being right is the only thing that's important in life. And for that reason, they will go with the no marks and they will do their thing. And they said that the no marks will then be used to take those people that go with them to even more wild levels of craziness, of self-sacrifice, I suppose. So I suppose a fun thing would be trying to decide who they are. Who are these people who don't have a soul? Maybe it's not a good game, because it's very easy for us to go, it'll be him, and go through our list of our family. It's him, all the non-blood relatives, all the baddies. Definitely him. He's not able to feel love. We don't know. But 30%, that's a heck of a lot. Created by the baddies. I asked a question. I said, are they able to do that? Are they able to create? Are they allowed to create that kind of number of these no-mark people? And the emissary said, everybody's allowed to create. Everybody's creating all of the time. There's absolutely, you can't stop creation. We are all creators. Even the baddies still come from source, they still come from source. So they're all creators too. But they said, there are two kinds of creation. The creation in which we create for the highest good. We create for service to others. So we create something where we are then able to go on and help other people. That, they said, is rewarded, is karmically rewarded. That kind of creation is a creation that takes us up to the next level to help us to move through to get back to source. But they said the creation that is used for self-service, service to self, which is basically what the baddies have done, have created these people so they can serve them, for badness. They said that is karmically extremely punished when we create with bad intention in mind. That's punished. That's what they said. Okay, so make sure that we're creating for good, and then we can shoot up a level. So there you are. Who knows? But I mean, it does make sense, doesn't it? In one respect, when you see this mass of people just doing everything that they're told. And I understand, we know the psychology of the other people who watch other people doing it and do it anyway because they think, well, that must be the way. I mean, you can remember those studies where in a waiting room they had all of the actors there and one person who wasn't an actor, and a bell would ring and everybody would stand up. And she stood up too. And then the bell rings and everybody sits down and she sits down. And then in the end, little by little, they were replacing the actors with real people. And in the end, all of them were real people. And they were still doing the same thing. And they were telling other people who came in that they had to do that as well. So that's the power. Obviously, if they can get the actors, which are this 30%, just doing everything, then the rest of the people just follow whatever. Yeah, whatever. We'll do. Is that what we do? That's what we do. Okay? So that's the whole purpose of this 30%. It's the catalyst to get everybody else doing it. But we're awake and we can see through it. And so fuck them. We're not going to do what they want us to do. No, absolutely not. All right, have a beautiful week and I'll see you later on. Bye-bye. I love you all.